Good morning, guys. Thank you for attending this month's What's What. My name is Callie, and we're going to be talking about probiotics. This is a pretty popular topic right now, so I'm glad that y'all could listen to this. I will point out first that this is just educational. This is not intended to provide medical or financial advice. So I'm going to start out with a few facts. In 2012, the National Health Interview Survey indicated that approximately 4 million adults in the U.S. had probiotics or had used probiotics or prebiotics in the last month. Between 2007 and 2012, the use of probiotics quadrupled. Despite their popularity, it is important to recognize that probiotics are an emerging area. In other words, there's still a lot we don't know about this. So what are probiotics? Probiotics are commonly known as good bacteria. They are living microorganisms that may offer health benefits. They are found in food sources where they can naturally occur or where they can be added during preparation. They can be found in dietary supplements and in non-food sources such as skin creams. Probiotics may actually help support the certain functions in the body. For example, some of the good bacteria in our body help produce vitamins. They break down food and eliminate microorganisms that may cause diseases. Many of these same good bacteria can be found in probiotic products. Probiotics can have many different microorganisms in them. The two most common examples are the bifidobacterium, lactobacillus, and then the Saccharomyces boulardii. I'm not very good at saying those, but these are the most common brands of these. And so now we are going to test your knowledge. You can just think about this. You don't actually have to speak into your microphone for these. But which of these are possible sources of probiotics? The first one is yogurt. The second one is sauerkraut. The third one is tempeh. And then D, all of the above. So which one do you think has probiotics in them? If you said D, all of the above, you are correct. Many foods that contain probiotics are fermented foods. Other examples of foods that may contain probiotics are kefir, kimchi, miso, and then aged cheese. And then a really popular one right now is the kombucha. It's a fermented tea that you'll see in grocery stores and such like that. So how do they work? Have you heard of the microbiome? So this is made up of trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites living in the body, living in and on the body. So this is the biggest numbers live in the intestines, and in fact, microorganisms outnumber the human cells 10 to 1. Every person has a unique microbiome. It's influenced by things like genetics, surroundings, medications, and your diet. The microbiome plays an important role in keeping the body running smoothly and is believed to help with things like immunity and even synthesizing certain vitamins and amino acids. There are new links between the gut and microbiome and other health factors being discovered all the time. For example, we are learning more about the link between the gut and the brain and possible connections to certain health issues. So the microbiome is a growing area of research, and interest in probiotics has grown as a possible way to help keep it balanced and healthy. Possible uses for probiotics. So different probiotics can have different effects in the body. They might help the good bacteria in the digestive tract to be in better balance after some types of disturbances. For example, after somebody has taken antibiotics or has been affected by a certain disease, they may help repopulate the good intestinal bacteria as well. They assist in the barrier in the digestive tract to inhibit growth of bad bacteria, and they help boost the immune system. And then they also manage symptoms caused by irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. There is some evidence that probiotics can help, but there is much more research needed to help decide which probiotics can be more beneficial and how much to take. So it's important to realize that not all probiotics are created equal, and they are also very complex. So one type of probiotic may be helpful for one type of illness, but not for another. And their effects may also vary from person to person. So are probiotics regulated? Following vitamins and minerals, probiotics are the third most common dietary supplement for adults. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, so the FDA, has not approved any probiotics to treat or prevent health diseases. Since many probiotics are sold as dietary supplements, they don't need to be approved by the FDA to be sold. Supplements can make claims on how they can affect the body, but they cannot say that it reduces disease risk without the FDA's approval. The amount of scientific evidence on dietary supplements varies greatly. There's much more info available on some products than others. If you are planning to use supplements, be a wise consumer. So make sure that you understand what you're taking and the possible risk and benefits. And you will see a link right here at the end of the or at the bottom of this slide. This is the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, and you can screenshot this or wait till this is posted to visit that link, and then you can learn more about the supplements and how to use them safely. For those in good health, probiotics seem to be generally safe, and a common side effect is just normally gas. So, however, research on safety is limited and may vary from one probiotic to another. For those with certain health conditions, the side effects can be more severe. So individuals most at risk are critically ill patients, those with weakened immune systems, surgical patients, and very ill infants. The side effects for these individuals can be pretty harmful and cause infections. The use of probiotics has outpaced the science behind them. So for those considering a probiotic dietary supplement or any dietary supplement, you should talk to your healthcare provider first. This is especially important for women who are pregnant or nursing, children, and anyone with a health condition. Ways to support a healthy gut. So another term that we use a lot is called prebiotics, and they are a natural part of food that we cannot digest. They are certain kinds of dietary fiber. Many people use the terms probiotics and prebiotics interchangeably. While they work together, they are not actually the same thing. So a good way to look at it is like plant seed and water. Probiotics are like the plant seed, whereas prebiotics, they're the water and the soil and the nutrients that help the seed grow. So the probiotics feed off of the prebiotics to get better and stronger and to be able to sustain like your acid in your stomach. Eating a diet rich in variety of plant-based foods is one way to help promote a healthy gut. Prebiotics are found in whole grains, beans, and certain fruits and vegetables. And examples of these are Jerusalem artichoke, garlic, onions, asparagus, bananas, oats, and whole wheat foods. Adding fiber to your diet gradually, and be sure to drink plenty of water to prevent constipation to be able to support your gut and get more prebiotics. The bottom line here is that probiotics are complex. There has been a great deal of research done on probiotics, and they might be one way to improve gut health, but there's still more to learn about their impact on the body. So they are complex, Probiotic products contain different types of probiotic microorganisms, and each can have a different kind of effect on the body. How each person can be affected also varies from one person to another. Consult with your healthcare provider before taking a probiotic dietary supplement, especially if you have any health conditions. If you're pregnant, nursing, thinking about giving it to a child, it is extremely important for you to talk to your healthcare provider or your child's healthcare provider. More research is needed to know which probiotics to take, when, how much, how often, and for how long, etc. So what can you do next? Here on this slide is just a few small ideas, steps that you can take to start this process. So first, like I've said this whole time, is to talk to your healthcare provider before taking a supplement to see if probiotics are right for you. And then try a fermented food such as yogurt, the kombucha, the miso, whatever. Then adding a serving of beans to a meal, and then also choosing whole grain bread in place of regular bread. And those last two suggestions support plant-based eating and intake of prebiotics to support a healthy gut. And that is the end of this presentation on probiotics. Thank you so much for listening. Does anybody have any questions, comments about anything about probiotics or prebiotics? Awesome. Well, that is the end of this. So thank you again for coming, and I appreciate it and hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Bye.
Bye.